All right, back from NCAA championships now, and a very successful trip, but it's time to work on some things. My throws at nationals were super flat, so really want to address that this week and the next couple weeks, trying to hit the qualifying standard for world championships. And I need to do that by finding a way to finish the disc higher. And by doing that, I'm thinking, just going through the throw in my head, and visualizing the throw is so important, but I'm thinking if I can make the middle take a little bit longer and just stay on it and stay working it to get the disc up, I think that's going to be my best option. So I'm going to give that a try. That's going to be my thought process for today's practice, and hopefully I can make a bit of an adjustment to my throw. And it's not going to come right away, but if I can, even do something a little bit, or maybe it will come right away, you never know. So we're going to try that. I guess I'll get some videos of throwing, and I'll see you guys in a bit.
Nice, good.
Naturally, I just want to drop it down so I can throw it
Scoop it up, yeah. Stay there. Yeah. Walk yourself like that. Walk yourself like that, and then just right up. Yeah. Oh, okay. There you go. Still you're going with the shoulder first.
Okay, it's rather than thinking about getting the shot put up on the finish, it's think about getting your belly button to the sky.
Ah, yeah.
So I'm wondering, if I think about that for discus? Or?
Yeah. There you go. Okay. Yeah. I like it. I like it a lot.
Yeah, it feels like it's easier to keep the arm up if I'm thinking about the belly button going up rather than the disc.
Scoop, yeah. Keep the arm and the belly button up. Not sure what caused the problem. Not bad. Not bad.
I guess first thing I'm feeling, if I'm trying to go up like that, it feels like I'm really back. Should I be up on that more, or is that? I don't know if in a full throw it'll just naturally get up a bit more.
Should push you up through in the full throw. Yeah, here, don't worry about that. Just worry about working the left side. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, try to push a little bit into the right.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, so just wanted to touch in on a couple things that I was thinking about already with practice and what's going through my head. I wanted to try to stay on it longer to get it up. My natural tendency when I'm trying to keep my arm high or to throw the discus high is to drop it down and scoop it up. And I'm pulling it off the orbit, and it's not going well thinking about that. So a cue that I'm thinking about now, which was one that I heard from Kurt Roberts, and he talks about rather than thinking about throwing a shot put high, think about getting your belly button up, and if you can force a core piece of your body, which is your core, if you can get that to go in the throwing direction, it'll naturally help it get it higher. So that's what I'm thinking about right now, just trying to do that. And I'm trying to find a cue that's going to work for me, something that I can think about that's going to help me get the discus up. So anyway, that's just what I'm thinking about right now. I want to touch base with you guys, hit some more throws, and see if I can fix it a little bit.
Yeah. Okay. Not bad.
Belly button to the sky. See if I can.
Not bad. Not bad. Long and grab.
Pull off?
Yeah, left it behind. Yeah.
Alright, belly button up. Belly button up.
Not too bad now. You pulled a little bit too strong with the right arm down.
Okay.
Leave it there. Leave it. cool. I like it. Yeah, but not that order. It was good, but the order was too high here and to go there. Ooh, close. I don't mind if it goes there, if it goes high. That's totally okay. Yeah, it's totally okay. You're so far there.
So that throw, I was thinking, for whatever reason, if I was thinking it'd be long over this side. That's like if I'm long here, keep this one long.
Yeah.
So I could like
extend it. Yeah. Yes. No, it was just a wrist, bro. Long run. Ooh, I like the whip. You're a little bit short in the beginning. Yeah, you go around. I like the whip
too. All right, so final thought process that I ended with that I really like the feeling of and something that I want to try to stick with. As I was coming out of the back, I tried to be long over top of my right side as long as I can, and by staying long, I was thinking about getting away from this side. So like, the longer I could be over here, the longer and taller this arm could be. And like Martin was saying, it's like if you come here, the disc can be here, but if you're long, the disc has to be long also, just so you can stay balanced and keep it going. But I really like that thought, really like what I ended with. I was getting it higher, still pulling off the finish a bit, but at least I was like getting the discus up, and I really like the thought process I was going through. So I just wanted to fill you guys in on kind of what I think about, things that I'm trying to tweak right now, and just kind of how your thought process shifts throughout practice, and you find what works for you, find a cue that works, and just kind of mess around with it. And luckily, like, I know my body well enough that I'm able to kind of figure things out myself and make them up. And then I've got Martin here also, who's a phenomenal coach, to help me figure it out even further and give me some more cues to think about. So really liked how that practice ended. Just want to fill you guys in. Thank you so much for being here. If you made it to the end of this video, I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that maybe you got a little insight into what I think about, things that maybe you could think about in your throw, or just how to approach a practice and how your thought process will shift throughout it, but find what works for you. Also, like, my body's dead from flying, so it's not firing the way that it normally would if I was fresh. So overall, like, really good day, really happy with it. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take it easy.